So we've been getting a lot of questions about whether or not a vegan diet is good for you, especially since that Netflix documentary came out. So watch this whole video before you just hear what I'm about to say and then jump the gun. So first off, anytime you read something or watch something that promotes a certain diet, make sure you actually do a little bit of research to make sure it's correct. I've seen videos of actual vegans going against and disproving what's going on in that vegan documentary on Netflix. So just because you read something or someone happens to have an MD or something like that behind their name doesn't necessarily mean that it's correct or if it's correct for you. If a celebrity writes a book and it's like, hey, eat 27 bananas a day, doesn't necessarily mean it's good for you. All right, there's all sorts of crazy diets out there. People go crazy on paleo, on zone, whatever they happen to do. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's good for you. What I'd rather see instead is read about it, research it, see if it fits into your lifestyle, and see whether or not you get the results you want. And that includes blood work. So if someone says, hey, you gotta go keto, or you gotta go high fat, low carb, get some blood work beforehand, do what you're doing with the diet. A month later, get some blood work, see if it's trending the right direction or not. If it's not trending in the right direction, you're either doing something wrong or that diet doesn't line up with you. I'm a big believer that your diet will be cyclical with the weather or with the seasons. So I'm in New Jersey, so we do have 4 seasons. Sometimes it just feels like 2, winter and summer. But in the winter, I naturally eat more meat and less fruits and vegetables. In the summer, I naturally eat less meat and I eat more fruit and vegetables. Whether that's just kind of what I did growing up, or if that's because in the summer there's usually a bigger harvest, so you can go out and eat those things. In the winter, naturally, there's less vegetation to eat. You're stuck with some nuts, but not many of them. Berries are usually around, and then just animal meat. Now, with that being said, no matter what diet you're on, don't think that your diet has a moral value for you personally. I know this will upset some people, but you're not more virtuous or moral because you do or don't eat animals the way you eat them, wherever it happens to be. We all displace animals in our regular life. That's the world. Animals couldn't exist if they didn't eat other animals or eat other plants. There's even scientific studies showing that plants feel pain. There's nervous system responses within the plant, and plants around them, when you break a plant, those plants actually have a nervous system reaction. It's kind of a neat study. It's not 100% proven, but it's out there. So whatever you do, make sure you do research on it. Don't just believe it because some guy on YouTube said it. Figure out what works best for you and kind of go from there. And remember, everyone needs something different. Every human's a little bit different. Maybe for a time period, you should go vegan to help yourself detox where it happens to be. Your liver's detoxing all the time. That's kind of a whole nother conversation, unless you're really, really sick and your liver's not able to. We go through ebbs and flows. Find what works right for you. Don't feel like one diet is morally above another or more virtuous are the right thing that everyone needs to do. Test, retest, find what works best for you. Vegan, paleo, wherever it is, find out what works best.